Me when I do a mic check. Me when I do the mic check. Hello everybody, how you guys doing? Welcome in. Welcome in everybody. How is your Friday going, everybody? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. I have a little baby right here. Hold on. Let me show it to you guys. Hold on. Let me go into the big screen so that you guys can see everything and anything. Here we go. Here we go. How you guys doing? Welcome in. Welcome in everybody. Look at the baby. Look, baby, there you are. Yeah, that's you. Did you know that that's you, man? I'm pretty sure that by now he has a nice sense of self, you know, recognizing who he is. You know, he doesn't really mistake his own reflection or his own self as somebody else. Maybe he does. Maybe he doesn't. I don't know. But he is now very much intrigued by everything that's been going on my you know, my screen. Just a small wee baby. How you guys doing? Welcome in. Happy Friday, everybody. Hello. You guys doing good? I hope everybody's having a lovely time. Everybody here get a lovely time. Oh Jesus Christ! I forgot that I changed my wallpaper engine and wallpaper. There we go. No more pesky. Well, not so much pesky because it did give me a little bit of extra light. But yeah, sure enough. Welcome in, everybody. I have the baby right here trying to come up on my desk, and I kind of wonder if he wants to just you know play with everything because he's a little baby. But yeah, happy Friday, everybody. I've been having a lovely day so far. Not much has been going on, but you know, sometimes that is a win. The baby wants to play with my hand because he's a little baby. And yeah, today is gonna be a good day, or at least I hope so, because it is Friday more than anything, you know. So that is a good thing. First and foremost, that is a good thing, you know. Friday, we be Fridaying, we do be Fridaying it every day, all day, but especially today because it is Friday. You know? The cat is like, you know, kind of looking at me like, what are you saying? I cannot understand a word of what you're saying. And I imagine that's because my cat doesn't really know how to speak English, you know? Maybe if I say things in Spanish, maybe he will understand. You know how it is. But yeah, I hope that everybody's having a lovely beginning of the weekend. And, you know, you guys can do whatever you guys want to do. I, for one, don't really have anything else planned for my weekend. I only wanna, you know, rest more than anything else. But you know, aside from that, I'm honestly not having a bad time. It is just you know, the usual, just Friday. I just wanna, you know, rest, kick back, you know, pet the kitty, pet the doggies. Maybe go for a walk. Maybe go for a kilogram of Japanese peanuts, because that's something that I've been doing in the, you know, for the past couple of months. Like every week I have been buying 1 kilogram of Japanese peanuts, mostly because I really love Japanese peanuts. So at one point I was buying up to 2 kilograms of them, and I did need to cut back a little bit because, you know, it was getting expensive. 2, that's a lot of like fat right there that you're basically, you know, getting good fat, but you know, fat is fat at the end of the day. So I was actually like getting you know, I was gaining a little bit of weight with those 2 kilograms of Japanese peanuts per week. So I did need to cut back a little bit, and now I only get 1, and eventually I will just go like 1 week with and 1 week without. What's up, little kitty? The kitty is meowing because it's a baby. Oh, you baby. Right now, I'm just scratching his chin. And I believe he likes it. It's a little bit. But yeah, that's something that I did have to do just to, you know, not be too greedy with my own. First of all, with my own money. Well, not so much greedy, but you know, too spendy, I guess, and to not eat more than what I have to, because you know, having a lot of Japanese peanuts to ingest kind of means that I have food available, like, you know, at hand, like 24/7, and that may be not as good as it may be. But you know, as you know, light snacks, they are all right, you know. So if you guys are interested in in a snack that you guys may want to, just take with you. Have a little bit of a bag. Just put put some of it in there. Just get some Japanese peanuts. Oh, what's up, little kitty? I'm trying to get the kitty to not go, on my desk. So mostly because I don't really want him to just cut the stream and that just being it, But I guess it'll be an inevitability once it actually happens. It's bound to happen someday. There's not a single Twitch streamer that has a cat and hasn't had a stream cut short just because of the cat. It always happens at least once to every cat owner. But yeah, it do be like that sometimes. But yeah, so far my Friday is going really well. Hold on, let me put some sound on my phone. God damn, a bot replied to one of my posts on Blue Sky. I kind of wonder if I should not post as here's my tumbler of the day, the cup of the day. He's using a straw. He's killing the turtles. Well, I mean, my turtle is really fine and dandy outside, so it hasn't died because I've been using a straw. So my turtles have not died. I know that one thing doesn't mean the other, but you know what I mean. I'm basically, taking the piss out of the situation. But what was I saying? I was saying something. I was talking about something. I immediately forgot what I was talking about. That's for using straw sauce to you, eh? No, but I was indeed gonna say something about something, but I kind of forgot what it was. I don't really want to check my stream just to see what I was saying, but I guess regardless, I gotta change the subject anyway because I forgot what I was talking about. That is a really bad sign. I guess that could be a really bad sign of an early dementia or whatever. But don't worry, I won't remember about it. I forget about it. I was saying something about not the kitty cat. I was saying something about something else that I had a whole train of thought about it, but I guess I could just check my stream. I guess let me check and see if I can pinpoint the exact moment in which I now remember what I was saying. Let's see. Something about the phone. Oh yeah, I did put some sound on my phone. Then what about it? Oh yeah, about my post on Blue Sky and Twitter. I've sometimes been thinking about whether if I should not post as much, because I've been noticing that everything that I do post on Blue Sky and Twitter, like actual posts, has been only me going live. Hey guys, I'm going live. I'm live playing this. I'm live playing that, and that kills engagement. Like you wouldn't you wouldn't suspect. But I mean, I guess it is kind of something that you can definitely see a mile away. Because yeah, if you only post that you're going live, you're definitely not gonna have as much engagement as you would otherwise have. So maybe I shouldn't really post as much that I'm going live. Hello, little kitty cat. The little kitty cat's over here. Oh, I kind of wonder if I did log in to the Streamlabs plugin, because that is what that is what is keeping my stream labels working. No, it is not. So there's a possibility that maybe if I log in, my OBS is gonna crash. So if it does, then it does, and if it doesn't, then it doesn't. Oh, I need to log in again. Oh, do I really need to do the code of my 2FA? Well, I guess I cannot do it. It is lovely that my cat has been, getting adjusted, or not adjusted, but he's kind of getting used to seeing my phone. because you know how it is, you know. You put something in front of a cat, it's gonna attack it, or at least it's gonna, you know, not like it as much. Eh? Okay, let's hope that my OBS won't crash, because if it does, then it's gonna be an abomination. Eh? So let me change my song. There we go. It doesn't really help that my cat is constantly attacking my hand, because it is sensing a ton of movement. Eh? So you know, like I said, no, it will crash. I'm sorry about this, but you know, the stream is gonna go off for a little bit. So let me just restart. Let me restart OBS, and you know, we're gonna be back. Okay, you guys ready? And thus we're back, ladies and gentlemen, and thus we are back. I hope that I didn't miss anything. Eh? But yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, sometimes when I'm gonna be streaming, I forget that the Streamlabs plugin somehow it doesn't really retain my credentials, so I gotta like sign in every time I go on the stream. And when I do, my OBS crashes, and I don't really know why. But that kind of sucks. But no worries, we are back live, as you know it should, or as I should, or as whatever English word I'm trying to convey. Let me a little bit down. There we go. A little bit more. A little bit more. Just a little bit. A little bit more. But yeah, here we are. A little bit better than you think, eh? But yeah, sure enough, I'm basically being contemplating whether if I should or if I should not post as often in both Twitter and Blue Sky. Mostly because, as I said, just posting that you're gonna be live doesn't really have that much of engagement, and I suspect that by this point I may be, you know, not soft banned, but you know, kind of like my engagement is like dead at this point. Eh? There's only been a couple of times in which I've seen some tweets that I've done go beyond 2 likes and close to 100 like views. So I do imagine that at this point my account has been, you know, flagged as a spam account, because the only thing that I do post is, you know, yo guys, I'm going live. I don't really interact with many of the posts that I see. I only either like them, I retweet them, or a combination of both. You know, I don't really, you know, engage that much, so it kind of sucks. You know, so I do kind of wonder what I should do instead, because I guess it is. There's some wisdom in that, because I've seen also that, you know, people interacting on Twitter can be a little bit of a pain. Like at this point we all know how Twitter actually, you know, can be, you know, and I guess I do well on not engaging as often. So in a sense, you know, it is a blessing and a disguise. My posts don't get a lot of attention, but I don't get to go into any like Twitter drama or whatever. So I guess that's good. But there is always a nice thing on having an outlet to which you can, you know, post whatever you think, you know, or you're thinking about it. So I guess I could also do that. I don't know. So maybe I should interact with more posts that I see on Twitter, rather than just being like, hey guys, I'm going live. Hey guys, I'm going live. And I don't know if I should do the same on Blue Sky. The thing is, I don't really, you know, spend that much time on both. So whatever I do in one, I may not do in the other one, because, as I said, I don't really, you know, check those places often. I guess Twitter more than Blue Sky, but I don't know. I guess it is also my fault, because I am the one, you know, building my own timeline of people that I follow. Eh? So even if there are things that I don't really interact with, you know, it is still, you know, noteworthy to say that we are the ones who, you know, build our own timeline, which I guess it isn't true to the most part, because you know places have an algorithm, and you know you get to feed whatever the algorithm wants. But you know, it is nice that there's a tab, especially for the people that you follow, and a tab that, you know, for random stuff that, you know, the the forces that be want you to, like, you know, check out whatever, you know, they deem interesting for you. But, you know, I'll think about it. I'll think what I can do, because, you know, I guess it would be nice to have a purpose on the use that I have for my Twitter account, my Blue Sky account, anything that may, you know, may come out of that. I'll see what I can do. Uh-oh, the little baby's gonna fall. Oh no, baby, don't fall. There we go. And now the little baby is safe. I like to ruffle my hair mostly because, I don't know, I like to do so. It is a funny thing to do. Just go there and go here, make it wild, you know. Ruffling does make it a little bit more stylized, but it doesn't really, you know, make it that good to begin with. I don't really know. I guess my hair doesn't really look that different, you know, from stream to stream. I may need a haircut. I may need to, you know, keep it, you know, going longer. I don't know what I should do, but, you know, it do be like that sometimes. Also, did I have my controller plugged in? Yes, there we go. So I've been playing some Resident Evil Revelations with a friend. It is the first time that I've ever checked out the raid mode, and it's quite fun, actually. I did have fun, you know, playing with my friend, you know, raid mode. One may argue that I had more, you know, more fun because I was playing it with my friend and not so much, you know, about the game. But you know how it is. But sure enough, I did enjoy the raid mode on Resident Evil Revelations 2. It is really fun. So I may end up just, you know, going through the whole, you know, list of levels, so that way I can, you know, spend my days, you know, playing some Revelations, which I do enjoy, you know. So there we go. I guess that's a little bit better. I don't really know. I've also been enjoying the... What's up, little baby? I also been enjoying the 8 Yakuza game. It's been really fun, I gotta be honest. So if you guys have been playing, you know, the Yakuza games, and you guys, you know, are looking for a sign to play the other Yakuza games, the newer ones, I guess this is your sign. Play them. If you guys don't enjoy the RPG elements of, you know, Persona, if you guys don't really enjoy the RPG elements of Yakuza 7 and Yakuza 8, I believe there's a mod that takes them out and actually implements the fighting mechanics of the OG ones, you know. We have come far enough into the development cycle of, you know, the engine, of the Dragon engine. So much so that people have been implementing animations and, you know, changing, you know, battle systems at this point. So if you guys are very much interested on... let me ruffle my hair. If you guys are very much interested on you know, the Yakuza games, the newer ones, but you guys are, you know, taken aback by the RPG system, you can definitely mod the old fighting system. So there's that, you know, if you guys want to check that out. You guys, what is also cool to check out? Resident Evil called Veronica. Although some people may argue that it is not true, but, you know, I would like to disagree. It is a really cool game. I mean, at least I find it to be a really cool game, mostly because I already played through it. You know? Oh, the little kitty is taking a nap. What's up, baby? What's up? The kitty cat is going meow meow meow. Oh, isn't that true, baby? He enjoys. He loves me. You know, scratching his chin. You know what I've been thinking? At this point, I haven't really figured out if this cat is like male or female. Well, I guess he can be whatever he wants. Well, actually, it is not June anymore, so not really. Ain't that right, babe? Don't go biting my headphones now. Don't go biting my headphones now. Don't bite my headphones. I am a streamer. But anyways, let's go into Code Veronica now. Was I playing this through PCSX? I believe so, yeah. Oh, sorry. Was I playing this on my original PS2? Wink, wink, not much. I wonder which one would be, you know, the thing. Oh wait, no, actually, I was playing the GameCube version. So, oops, different emulator. I mean, different console. LOL, JK. So yeah, let me get that going on. There's an update. Sure enough, I can update it. I can update it on stream. But yeah, it is also nice to see that, you know, the whole panorama about Code Veronica has been actually, you know, actively changing, because more people have been, you know, giving CBX a try, and more people have been saying that they like it. Obviously, there's gonna be people that say that they don't like, you know, they despise it just because of the backtracking and everything and anything. But you know, it is one of those things that often happen when, you know, when they happen. As I would definitely like to say, my controller is getting stuck on something. I don't even know what it may be. That would be my headphones. Hold on. Let me do a little bit of a switcheroo. And there we go, everybody. There we go. I hope that my cat won't be, you know, constantly attacking my controller, because that would make things unnecessarily harder. But oh, so much fun. Anyways, let's go right into the game. Into the game. So here we go. Where is my game, everybody? I wonder. So let's check it out. Reminiscible, where my reminiscible? Here we go. I was playing Disc 2. I was surprised to see that, you know, Disc 2 comes this early. Maybe this game is not as long as I thought that it was. So it can definitely be one of those things in which you can be like, I remember this game being longer. I don't know why, but now you do. So let's see if we have, you know, some sound. My cat wants to play with my hand quite a lot, which I find it to be really cute. Let's see, do we have sound? Yes, indeed, we have sound. There we go. We have those special sounds, awareness surrounding whatever that may be, you know. Many of those things. Also, I should definitely monitor my camera just in case something happens. Just in case I want to be more centered, you know, on camera. Let me check. Where is my camera? Here's my camera. Here we go. I kind of hope that someday we will definitely get more, you know, not demos. I mean, I guess demos would be good, but some, you know, cinematics that play when you leave the controller on, like, you know, untouched, to call it somehow. You know. There we go. Now I am more centered. There we go. I wonder what those some bounces are gonna be. Yeah, here we go now. Oh yeah, this is the part that I was you know, talking about, how I more often than not I forget that I can push that shelf. So it is nice that in the demo mode they show you that you can actually like push it to the limit. Resident Evil. That's how that guy sounds. By the way, I'm drinking some kefir. I'm drinking some kefir. Kefir is so good, man. I love kefir. One may think that, you know, it is one of those things that, you know, as soccer moms tend to swear by, that, you know, it is like, you know, the 8 marble of, you know, the 8 world marble, you know. But kefir is actually like pretty good for you, and it also tasted really good. At least it tasted really good to me. There are only useless books. Yeah, you can judge a book by its cover. Look at that guy. Man, what a sound. Use that as your alarm clock, your clock alarm. That would be, you know, the best decision that you can take in your life. So here we go. Now I have this. I do not necessarily need this kind of bullets now. Uh-oh. The cat is like, you know, the cat is being amazed by the 3D graphics of the era. He's like, oh, what's that? He wants to attack my screen. Ain't that right, little baby? Ain't that right? You want to attack the screen? There we go. Local streamer talks with a cat. Could you believe it that one of my viewers is actually my cat? He's actually watching the stream. Ain't that right, baby? Okay, so now where do I gotta go? I have the machine room key, the machine room key. Where in the blazes would that be? I kind of wonder. I forget that this thing doesn't really give me the labels anymore. Well, not anymore, but back in the day, those things didn't actually like exist. So it is one of those things, you know. Oh, the little book. I guess it would be, you know, more preferable for me to have this cat right here rather than him being, you know, alone and sad and, you know, just, you know, being on the ground like an alone sad cat. So it is nice to have the little kitty cat over here, even though he may no beauty, no, don't go on the table. What you leave the cats upon the table, eh? Where is this machine room, by the way? I kind of forgot. Also, the cat loves to bite me. Maybe I shouldn't let him, because that may be a little bit of a problem later. Although maybe he will learn that, you know, biting is really bad in the future. There we go. Somehow I felt that the machine room key was, you know, gonna be used here. Like, I actually did not remember it. But it is nice that I did. That we didn't spend like half an hour, you know, searching for the door. As it often happens on my streams. So here we are, everybody. Here we are. What do we have here? We have things. Let me see what else I can do. Nothing on the shelf. That is really strange, you know, for a Captain game. One may think that should I go down? No. One may think that, you know, they would put something on the shelf.
It looks like there's an Australian observation base about 7 miles away from here.
Australian observation base.
Great news, and take a look at that. It's a digging vehicle. If we break the wall with it, we might have a chance.
A digging vehicle.
Let's do it.
Well, let's hope that, you know, Stevie over here doesn't mess anything up, because otherwise, man, that would be an abomination, as people would often say. Come on, Steve, you can do it. You can do it, Steve. Don't mess it up. Don't mess anything up, Steve. Come on. You know what you gotta do. No focus on the game. Machines before hosts. I'm sorry. Steve, watch out! Ah, oh, come on.
It's toxic gas.
Funny how his first instinct would, you know, was just being like, oh no, oh, like that, instead of going like, yeah, damn it, or something like that, you know. Well, I mean, he's a nice guy, you know, by heart. At heart, not by heart, you know.
Don't say that. Listen to me. We'll escape from here. Together.
Also, Claire is actually, like, you know, a very nice person. I hope that, you know, she retains that,
got to shut off the gas.
You know.
If we split up, we'll have a better chance of stopping it.
Okay.
There we go.
Steve. Don't forget. We'll get out of here.
Don't forget.
Together.
I really, really hope that she retains that, you know, goodwill, not, or how would I say it? That positivism about her in the remake. Because even though I would definitely like to say that I do like, you know, how they write her in the remix. I don't know if she's gonna be more aggressive. I don't know if she's gonna be more, I guess, ironic. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I just know that, you know, it's dangerous to go inside. It fills with poison gas. Don't I have a mask that I can, you know, just take? I remember that I did have a mask. But I hope that they don't make her rude or anything towards Steve. I hope that she's the, you know, she stays this positive about everything and anything in life. In the remake. Which I guess it is not a tall order, but, you know, that's like wishful thinking, I know. Because the remakes are gonna be like greedier and darker and more realistic. So I guess she would be like, God damn it, Steve, what have you done? Or you know, something like that. Maybe she's actually gonna have a soft spot for him in the remake. Ow. Don't tell me that I got poisoned. Thank you. Because that would be really bad. Ain't that right, little kitty? By the way, I have a little kitty over here for those of you who don't know it. I guess I can show you guys. Hold on. You know, as long as the kitty cat is over here, I'm gonna show it. Look at the baby. The kitty cat. Cat. I'm a kitty cat. And I bite, and I bite. Ain't that right? I love him so much. He loves to bite. He doesn't really bite hard, you know. It's just one of those friendly, like yum 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 yum. Because he's a kitty cat. He's a playful, and he loves to be on top of the desk. But I'm trying my best to not have him go up there. Oh, I'm glad that I'm not poisoned. Ow, 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 ow. Let's hope that that thing won't actually like poison me, because that would be really bad. There we go. And the situation has been put under control, just as it should always be. Man. You know, I kind of wonder if cats can actually like drink kefir. I don't know if that's a good thing. I mean, they can drink milk, but I do kind of wonder if they can actually like drink kefir. I said it's supposed to be good for you. I don't know if it's good for them. Here we go. The person's gas detection lamp is on. Detection. Well, I mean, the detention would be really nice. Person gas detection lamp is on. I wonder what the threshold for that, you know, system would be. I guess as soon as it detects that, you know, there's some of it, you know, in there. But great, now we have explosions and whatever. I'm playing 2 games at a time, by the way. I'm trying to play with the cat and I'm trying to play with the game. Okay, we have a ball handle. Interesting. Oh, the cat is attacking my controller. The cat is aggressive. The pizza is aggressive. Yeah, here we go. Here we go now. Nothing wrong with me. The cat is attacking my finger. But yeah, as I said, these are like, you know, playful like scratches and bites, you know. And now he's licking my arm. That's how you know that he likes me. I know that they may not have a concept of like kisses, you know, just as we have. But I would like to believe that they do, you know. I would like to believe that the kitty cat also knows how to, you know, show affection. And he kind of does, you know, because he's been, first of all, purring, and second of all, he sometimes licks either my hand or my face whenever I do get close to him. Which I guess it is not supposed, you know, it's not a thing that I'm supposed to be doing, you know, to cats, because they can actually like scratch you. But I guess that is, you know, in my naivete, I guess I tend to just, you know, get my face close to my cat or my dogs, because, you know, that builds confidence between us both. I don't really know. I guess at least they get like, you know, used to me being close to them. Which is a gamble, you know. You wouldn't do that with a leopard, for example. Or maybe you would, eh? I don't really know. It can always be a gamble. I don't really know if I would do that to a bear, now that I think about it. I mean, if nature wouldn't really want me to do that to a bear, you know, why did it make it friend-shaped, you know? There's no need to use this now, she says. There's a hole shaped like an octagon. There's a notice, poison gas. A tool used to open and close the valve. Oh, this is a square. Oh, can I not make it an octagon? Don't I have a thing? And by thing I mean a mold. Because it is possible that with the CNC machine I can turn it into an octagon. Probably. I don't know. Maybe it would be one of those things. Let me go to the CNC machine and maybe do something about it. If I somehow find it. Honestly, I don't really know what else to do. I haven't found any square-shaped holes. Except for SpongeBob. That was a really bad joke. I'm sorry. But sure enough, let's see if that actually like clears the thing. CNC machines are actually like quite you know, a marvel of technology. So in that end, I wouldn't be surprised if there's like a CNC machine for like, you know, making microscopic like metal things. Although that would be really bad if you happen to just, you know, breathe it in. So in the end, we're never safe, you know, about anything and everything. Now I gotta remember where that CNC machine actually is. I mean, it's been a week since I last played this game, so my memories are really, you know, not that fresh. I am here. No, the CNC machine is definitely not in here. Man, where could it be? Oh. Keep on punching my pop filter. I should definitely see if I can, you know, bring my microphone a little bit closer to where I am. Although I feel like it is nice, you know, in this kind of position. So I already went there, and there's definitely nothing in here. Could the CNC machine be somewhere else nearby? Let me go outside just in case. Me when I go outside. Ow. Ow. I didn't actually plant anything on me. Well, that's really nice. If only it stayed like that every time. But the kitty cat is now just cleansing itself. I'm giving you updates on the cat, as if I couldn't just show you. Well, I mean, I guess if I did show the cat, I would have to like hold him up every time. So whatever he was doing, he would not be doing it, you know, at the moment of me just picking him up. And that would be kind of rude to the cat. I gotta be honest. So the CNC machine, where could it be? I'm gonna go on a limb and say that it may be over here. Man, oh man, I love kefir. It is a mango kefir milkshake. Well, kefir shake? I guess that would be the right approach to it. I don't really know. What's up with this guy? A metal shop machine with a diamond cutting edge. Can use this to process metal materials. This here we go. I wonder if it needed to calibrate first, obviously, but you know. Man, CNC machines are the future. Octabulb handler. Gee, I sure hope that this zombie won't actually like come out of his cell, because that would actually be a really bad thing. Can I really not, you know, get you out of there? Or how is it that I can get you out of here? I don't remember this being by pure chance. I just really want, you know, the case that is inside of here. I guess someday I will definitely go back to it. Hi Dominic, how you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. How you doing, Dominic? Happy Friday, y'all. Happy Friday. How is it going? How is it going? Also, the zombies reappear down there. That's kind of bad. You're doing well. I'm glad that you're doing well. Let me put my bottle of water. My bottle of water over there. Who revived the zombies, eh? Who will bring the zombies back? Who? And the little kitty cat is actually like, you know, resting over there. Yeah, happy Friday. How is your Friday going? I hope everybody's Friday is going, you know, it's going lovely. Because I love Friday. One of my friends, Ghost Goat, actually has been having this this infliction when it comes to, like, you know, saying love. He doesn't say love, he says love. I love Friday. And I'm kind of being you know, copying him because it's really funny to say it that way. I love Friday. No, excuse me. I have an AK-47 here. Get to the chopper or whatever. I don't really intend to kill all the zombies, but you know, they cannot leave me no choice there. They kinda left me no choice. I already used like 30% of the whole clip, goddammit. This is the part I'm at on my Code Veronica playthrough. Oh, you'll be playing it, that's really nice, eh? I mean, I would say... Oops, you're gonna have spoilers, but you know, we have played this game like a million times, so, you know, there's no spoilers to be had. But yeah, that is nice, that is nice. I'm kind of trying to figure out how I can get the case inside the cage the other zombies at, because otherwise I don't really remember it. Also, I love the fact that they've been using this this sound effect like a million times already.
You're safe now. Pick a game, Claire.
I shall enjoy watching you shriek in agony.
Not this time!
Not this time, here! Oh, the gringo, eh? Got him. I actually kind of wonder if they actually felt the bullet wounds.
What was that?
Do you think that they're gonna remove the line in the remake? You know, the not the misogynic line, but the... what is it called? I guess the really cancelable line. Or do you guys think that they're gonna like double down on it? Because even then, you know, even when we would like to have like, you know, a politically correct world or whatever, I kind of feel like Claire, you know, that was basically Claire's opinion on, you know, on the matter. And as I said, it doesn't necessarily, you know, reflect the opinions of the people who made the game, although it probably was. But do you think that maybe they will double down on her just, you know, thinking like that? I honestly don't really know. Hello.
Let's get out of here.
Let's get out of here. Yeah, let's doodle out of here, Claire. Come on, let's get out of here, Claire. Also, where do we gotta go? Oh, I got the sniper rifle. I almost forgot about this.
Claire, what are you doing? Let's go.
Here we go.
Ready? I'm gonna bust through that wall.
Go for it!
Do you think that, you know, video games are gonna look like this? You know? Video games have never looked any better. Also, shouldn't that water be freezing by now? Be frozen more than anything? But I guess it is not as cold in this room for some reason. And look at that guy.
Right.
Left. Hey. Follow the leader. Step to the left. Step
Claire,
to the right.
Maybe we can escape through there.
Come on, let's go!
Also, I like it that they have no comment about the freezing weather right now. Like, they are just tanking it at this point. They're not like, oh, it's really cold or whatever. I guess in a survival kind of,
Claire, come
you know,
on.
situation,
Finally, we can get out of this insane place.
you don't really, you know, think about it. Also, I forgot to say that. It actually like automatically gives me the sniper rifle. That's pretty good. How How do you zoom in, by the way? I kind of forgot how to zoom in. Maybe you cannot. I love it.
Hurry up! Go, go, go!
Go, go, go. Yeah, I didn't save him. Well, I guess I have to hope that I actually like don't die. Although I do believe the game does give you a checkpoint, you know, in this battle. Yeah, I gotta do this first try. Look at that guy. Isn't this the same guy who has, you know, who's been turning the lights on and off? Bitch left that.
Steve!
Wait, doesn't that mean that he technically dropped his guns as well?
Wait for that monster and come back.
Claire, forget about me. Run!
Goddamn. Well, time to take my distance now. I don't remember how to zoom. How do I zoom again? Ow. Ow. Oh, that's how you zoom it. Check that society. I guess I could withstand one more shot. Ow. Yeah, I can withstand one more. One more, everybody, one more. Whoa. Oh no, I'm poisoned there. Well. Can't really do much about that. There we go. I'm gonna believe. I'm gonna definitely believe that I actually, like, you know, killed, you know, hit that guy in the chest of all places. Feels like that actually did some damage. Maybe not as much as I would like it. What's that guy doing? Oh, hello. I don't have any more bullets. Well, that's really bad. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Really bad. I'm just gonna unload on this guy because it's really funny. Hey, excuse me. Ow. Ow. I definitely want to see if I can actually, like, kill him with a knife someday. Oh, this is a bad spot to be at. Now, this is gonna be my whole game plan now. There we go.
Steve!
But someday I will kill it with a knife, right? It's just chilling, you know?
All right?
How dramatic, eh?
Claire! You're alive!
And with one hand, yo. With one hand, she's actually, like, you know. There we go. Don't close your eyes now. Right? But we did it first try, everybody. First try. Thank you for the GGs, man. Thank you, thank you. I'm
I
sorry.
failed you.
I'm Canadian. I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it. Let's go.
My arm.
I swear I'll protect you next time, Claire.
Technically speaking, you will. It's gonna be the last time,
We did it! We're finally out!
We're also freezing to death.
There's a
They say.
snowmobile over there.
You win.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Snowmobile, the snowmobile, the
We'll be able to
snowmobile.
ride the Australian base with this.
Yeah, let's go!
Can you actually like go all the way from the Antarctic to Australia in, you know, with a single car? I don't really believe so.
Forget about this, Claire.
Man, this guy needs some more polygons on his face, you know. I was gonna be like, hey, what are you saying? But, you know, it is rude to eavesdrop, you know.
Alexia.
I kind of wonder who did the voice for Alfred. He actually did a really good job. Hair physics. And water physics as well, actually. That was actually like very believable. Like, you know, splash of water. There she is.
Alexia, you're finally awake. Alexia.
Do you think that maybe in the remake, you know, as he's saying like, oh, Alexia, she actually like immediately like turns him into like a ball of flame? Because in the, not in the remake, but in Resident Evil Dark Side Chronicles, they actually like make Alexia more childish, because she's supposed to still have the mind of a kid, because that's when she was like, she was frozen, eh? So maybe, I don't know. I find it really funny that, well, I mean, you know, it was a time, but I find it really funny that even after being, you know, submerged in water, her hair is the first thing that actually, like, you know, that dried. In the meantime, on an isolated island, trees Redfield.
Following up on a lead given to me by Leon has brought me
Yes.
here.
Yeah, cryogenically frozen, yeah. Oh, here's one of the scenes that actually like break my heart a little bit. I guess it is a thing of empathy, or maybe it is because, you know, I'd be like, oh, Chris Redfield, he's so cool. But this scene breaks my heart a little bit because, you know, oh, Chris, you lost your stuff, and of course he just doesn't really, you know, he doesn't really care. He goes on. But I'm like, no, Chris, hold on, let me get your stuff back for you. And, you know, I actually like feel an urge to be like, oh wait, hold on, stay right there. I'm gonna go bring your stuff back. Like, I actually want him to keep his stuff, you know. It actually makes me feel bad that he loses his stuff. You know, it physically hurts me. It's like, nah, I don't need it. Probably. But it still makes me feel bad. Like, I actually want to be like, no, Chris, hold on. Maybe not, like, don't cry, but hold on, don't worry, I gotta bring your stuff back, don't worry. Like, I do actually feel like, you know, the physical urge to actually like help him and be like, hey, hold on, let me get your stuff back.
Another living person left on this island.
The action hero.
Who are you?
I came here looking for a certain girl.
And my sister,
A girl?
Have you seen anyone named Claire Redfield?
Did you just say Claire?
You know who she is, don't you?
Why are they being so
worry
dramatic,
about
eh?
her. I helped
I
her
guess,
escape.
you know, this is how
Several
men talk
planes
to each
took off
other.
from this island not long ago. While I can't say for certain, she was probably on one of them.
Yeah.
I see. I guess my sister owes you.
And my sister, eh?
Thanks for helping.
Everyone's gone. I may be the only other person left.
God took them all away.
Follow your sister and get off
The
this
good
island.
people, the bad people. But why was I the only one left? That's a reference to... Uh-oh. Well, At least it wasn't us. I must save him. I don't think you can. Dedicate a light on my right hand. It seems that I can put the stone lid down. Put it down, yes. God damn. 2 submachine guns are placed here. Oh, I don't have a lighter. Let's see, I have my combat knife. I don't really know if it is like, you know, any different from anything else. This weapon is a veteran survivor's first choice. Also, I find it interesting that, well, maybe there's something else that you guys don't know that there is something else that you guys may know that I do not know. But when is it that you get to use your knife? Like, I don't really need to use it as is, but when is it that you use it as an item? Same with my gun. I guess it is just a you know, default kind of option that, you know, every item gets, you know. But it's still very interesting to me to think that maybe you can use it somehow. You know, it is one of those things. Right? But anyways, let's see what we can do. The little kitty cat is still on my right. He's just chilling. I don't think I can go back. I gotta be honest, the most, well, not the most, the part that I remember the least is definitely, you know, Chris's side of the story. And I also know that depending on where, you know, how you manage your inventory box, you can make things easier or harder for you. So I don't really know if I should have anything else over here. I gotta get my stuff over here, my stuff back. No, not those, not that one. Let me get my thing. Let me get my thing. Oh, Claire had the bolts, right? No, actually no. Let me keep this thing over here. I'm gonna use this gun. I'm gonna use the other gun. And maybe the knife. Yeah, give me the knife. Give me that, give me that. Give me that. No, not that one. Then give me this. Give me this, give me that. Give me everything. Give me all the things I wanna see. Give me all the things that I wanna use. I don't know if I wanna use a first aid spray. I really don't like using first aid sprays. I like using herbs more than anything. Hue blazes. Right? Let me combine it. There we go. Should I bring anything else that may be powerful from me? I don't really know. Like, sure enough, we have shotgun shells, but we don't have a shotgun. And I guess the only powerful S quote-unquote thing would be this. So I guess if anything, I could just, you know, switch them. There we go. And let me save just in case, you know. You never know what's gonna come next, as people would often say. Disc to Electric Boogaloo. I also like the detail that it tells you which disc you're using, and they have a different logo. But more than anything, a different color. I kind of wonder if that was the, you know, the thing back in the day. You know, if both discs have a different color scheme. They probably did. Goes to show how I didn't, you know, get this game physically. But that is not to say that I don't really want it to have it physically, you know? Oh yeah, shoot the wall, Chris. Show him who's boss, huh? Eventually this guy will just come out. Yeah, let me call the elevator. Let me call the elevator while I get the escalator and I get the Terminator on the line. Or whatever the lyrics get to be. Ow. Ow. Oh, that was really bad. I was gonna say, don't tell me that I'm already in caution. Did I just shoot 4 times? Ow. I don't even know if I'm doing damage, to be honest. I shot twice, doing nothing, eh? Can you actually not do any damage in this screen, eh? One would believe that you definitely could. Ow. Maybe I cannot. Maybe in a different world or whatever. So let me go and let me come back. Maybe that's the thing that I gotta do. Or maybe I don't. I actually do not remember. And my sister. At least that's what. Okay. Question time. Can I actually kill the guy, you know, the worm in that same screen? Or do I gotta wait a little bit before I do so on you know, on the outside? Because I actually do not really know. I didn't bring my my knife with me. That kind of sucks. I haven't passed Stratify, so I don't really know. Yeah, this guy's the... Yo, that guy dead. That guy dead for real. I gotta remember because I actually do not know. Maybe I can fight him on the outside. If that's the case, that'll be a really big help to my confidence. The battery has been removed. Uh-oh, I don't think I can use it anymore. So maybe I did, you know, wasted some explosive rounds. Look at this tank. Look at this dude. There's a button on the panel. Push the button, yes. Man, isn't that a hazard? You just push a button and the thing just goes, you know, forward on its own. I wouldn't really trust a thing that, you know, does that on its own. The door has been wielded. It cannot really open. Do we have some bullets? Yes. I guess I can try that out. Let's see. Let me go back and maybe I can actually, like, you know, get the guy. Slightly shot. I cannot put it from here. Okay, it is actually, like, you know, kind of unnerving me. So, code Veronica warm. Back. Because maybe you can actually, you know, fight him right then and there. Yeah, of course, you can, you know, use it as... Well, not use it, but, you know, you can fight it as Claire. But can you actually, like, kill it? I don't think so. Oh, you can actually kill it as Claire. Interesting. But I don't know if it is the same worm. Called Veronica. Chris. Versus worm. Let's see. No, you can actually, like, fight it over there. Okay, so I do need to go back. Oops. So let's go back. Hopefully the guy's not gonna be dead. Yeah, my assumption was that maybe you can actually, like, you know, kill it there. Maybe you can kill it on the outside. Maybe you can kill it, you know, through, you know, good constructed arguments. I mean, that's it. But... okay, let's try and see. Gonna use this thing. The good thing is that this game does have auto aim, so it will definitely be of great help. I mean, unless the worm just doesn't appear anymore. Which, if that's the case, that's gonna be really bad. Hello, wormy. Oh, actually, that was really fast. Oh, there you go, GG. Hello. He's not breathing anymore. Oh, damn. Maybe I actually messed that up. Yeah, it is probably that I messed that up. Oops. Okay, let me try and save him without, you know, delaying too much. So maybe if you actually, you know, if you actually like go out and then try to kill him, eh? Yeah, let me reset it. And maybe if you actually like take too much or too long, he's actually like dead when you actually like defeat the worm, eh? I mean, technically speaking, if you're like eaten by a giant worm, what kills you? Is it the pressure of his insides, or is it the acid? Well, I mean, I also believe that there may not be enough air, you know, to breathe in there. You know, it's full of like, you know, CO2 gas anyway. Oh yeah, check this out there. Blue, red. Amazing. Or maybe it's green, I don't know. So yeah, no wonder you would die in that place. I'm also trying to be careful of not stepping on the little kitty that I have right here below me. Beam, 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 because he's really small. So yeah, maybe it's one of those things that, you know, you wouldn't really survive, not because of like a lack of air, but because, you know, being eaten is definitely not a desirable income for like anybody, except for the people that do. Oh, messed it up. There you go. Okay, he's now alive, quote unquote. Well, I mean, he's alive, but he's not living, eh?
Hold on! Don't give up!
What are you laughing at,
Looks
eh?
like I can meet my family again.
Goddamn.
Here.
How did Rodrigo end up there? We just saw him getting eaten, actually. Oh, what do you mean? How did he get in that place to begin with?
Thanks for saving her.
I don't really know. He just worked there, I believe.
Anymore.
No, Rodrigo. God damn it. How am I gonna explain this to the police, eh? Yeah, he got eaten by the worm, eh? Yeah, we saw him getting eaten, eh? He's not breathing anymore. God damn. In the end, the outcome was the same. But now I have extra stuff. Oh yeah. Yeah, it is a shame. It's bound by a shame, eh? It is shame bound, eh? We get those bullets, them death bullets. No, Rodrigo. Poor Rodrigo. He didn't deserve to be eaten. Now imagine how that's gonna be in the remake, eh? Imagine how extra gory that potentially be, eh? Well, I don't really know. It may for sure be different, but I don't know how different it's gonna be. Let me get this thing over here. Then let me get this thing over here. These things I don't really need them right now. Do I need this? I guess I kind of need them for the hunters, the hunter x hunters. Okay, here we go. Let's get some submachine gun. Submachine gun, submachine gun. There we go. Come on, baby, let me fire. Submachine guns. Goddamn. Should I probably save them? Nah, I'm gonna be fine. I put this thing over here and this thing over here. There we go. This is all I need. Hopefully, I don't know. The early evil residents of the island. I mean, I guess you never know when you're gonna be, you know, finding them evil residents sometimes. He's not breathing anymore. Where did the worm go? Where did the hair go? One of the mysteries of the internet. Where did the worm go? Oh, it's nice that they actually don't make you wait as long, you know, for the elevator. The elevator, the elevator. I gotta monitor what time it is so that I can actually... We have just, you know, started, so that's pretty nice. I hear there's some bambos. I actually don't really gotta kill them. Ah, whoa. There we go. Now I feel like I startled the little baby, the little kitty, because I went, oh, whoa, and then he was like, meow. Push the button, Kronk. Oh, I feel like he wants to hang out. There you go. Oh, he did some parkour. Good job, little baby. He did some parkour. Ain't that right, little baby? I'm petting him so much. Ain't that right, little baby? Oh, he yawned. The little kitty yawned. Ain't that right? You're an EP baby. I'm talking to the cat. He's boring so much. He's a little bit. I'm gonna try to make him fall asleep. Okay, now he's not biting my hand. Oh, there we go. He's falling asleep. He's so relaxed now. You're gonna fall down if you keep on that pose. Oh, he's gonna fall down. Sorry that I'm not playing the game just to play with my little kitty cat. But you know, it'd be like that. There we go. He's licking my arm. He's such a little baby. I'm sorry. I'm just, you know, getting, you know, my heart melted by this little baby. Meow, meow, meow. The cat is like, why are you playing that game? Playing with me instead. Ain't that right, little baby? So now we're gonna be, you know, fighting the hunters. A manhole. It is slightly shut. I cannot put it from here. There's an abundance of blue worms. I kind of worry about that. I don't know what to make of that. Oh no, he wants to eat my hand now. Shotgun shells. I'm definitely gonna get some of those. Let me combine it just in case. There we go. Let's check what's on this this side. What's up, boob? What's up, boob? Meow, meow, meow. Oh, another save point. That's really nice. Let's see what we can find. I said rounds, I definitely need that. I did leave it clear with the thing. The cat is taking a bath right now. Let me put this in here. I don't really know if I'm gonna be needing the shotgun shells soon enough. But you know, a man can dream. Shotgun. I said rounds give it to me. Oh, sorry. Then I put this over here. It seems like we have entered the second half of the game, and that is really nice. Yeah, give me those ingredients. Ink rebound, the ink rebound, the speed wagon. Won't open it. No. Oh wait, hold on. We have some colors over here. We have yellow, blue, red, probably. That is blue, red, green, red. I didn't mean to open that one as well. So that would be red, blue, and green, probably. Blue and green. It won't open. So let's say this red. Maybe it is green, green, blue, yellow. I opened up the ones that I didn't want to open it. Green, blue, red. It won't open, eh? Isn't it supposed to be the colors of this place? Or maybe it is red, blue, red, eh? Blue. Red. I don't think it would be green, blue, green. I'm going based on the emblems on the wall. So maybe those are actually not the the things that I gotta pay attention to. More shotgun shells. I did not see them. Din, din, din. Lava burns forest, flows to sea, forms the earth. Lava burns the forest, flows to the sea, and forms the earth. Red, green, blue, brown. Red, green, blue, brown. Let's see. Red, green. I didn't mean to open that one as well. Oh, let's go again. Red, green, blue. There we go. Something seems to have come off. Brown. I got the Luger actually. Oh, it is a replica. I kind of wonder what I need it for. I may bring it with me though. Let me do some more inventory management. Bim, 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 bim. Beep, beep, bim. Bring this with me, and this thing I will put it over here. There we go. I don't know if I'm gonna be needing it soon enough, but I'm gonna bring it with me just in case. But so far so good. We've been doing some good progress, for everything and anything. The facility. I kind of wonder how well that translates to other languages. That puzzle. Taking into account that everything is like, you know, green, blue, and whatever and whatever. Maybe to some people lava is not green, like obviously. Maybe to some people lava is not like, you know, red. Maybe it is more so like yellow, right? A battery pack, I definitely do need that. Relief in the shape of the eagle plate. There's a hole where the helper once was. Ah, you guys are scared, eh? Oh. Well, that was really bad. Ow. Can I aim this down? It actually like withstood it, eh? I hear them in my sleep, eh? Oh, they actually like want to come over there, you know, from below, as every other spider could otherwise be or do. But it is interesting to see that they actually like withstood an explosion. Did I go down? Yes, because I've been bottom mashing. That's what you get for bottom mashing. Things are not gonna go any faster if you bottom mash, you know. Question learned, not question, but you know, lesson learned. Well, hopefully we won't find any more of those explosive resistant spiders, because man, oh man, that would be really bad. There you go. I technically don't really need to kill this guy. Although for the sake of my own health, I guess I should. There we go. Battery pack engage. That is not the right button. There we go. I need this right now. Battery pack engage. There we go. Lift it. Push it to the limit. Limit. Push it to the limit. Push it, push it, push it, push it to the limit. I don't remember the lyrics, I gotta be honest. Okay, the chem storage key. The chemicals. There's a memo. Report, enhanced anti-decay alloy. Although we plan to utilize the enhanced anti-decay alloy called a diploid to create the storage capsule of the new BOW. We have had to cancel the plan. This is primarily based upon the fact that despite its excellent resistance to all kinds of liquid, including strong acid, it easily dissolves when soaked with a mixture of the two chemicals, the Clement A and the Clement E. I remember that one is alpha and the other one I don't really remember the name. Alpha, eh? Due to the lethal nature of the new BOW, we cannot be too careful in choosing the material for their storage capsule. We have instead decided to use diploid to create the plate portion of the eagle plate, which shines in indigo blue. Common information, the alpha type is used for the gun maintenance and possesses no conspicuous characteristics. However, the E type, I don't remember the name, will change its color to blue at a certain temperature. It is an odd coincidence that the temperature is exactly the same as the date of completion for the training facility. As the date of completion. Based upon our analysis of the E-type, we believe that Clement possesses more features. As the information is learned, we will update this file. And they definitely did not, or will not, as people would often say. How sad that would be. Try to keep an eye on the little baby, because I don't know if he's, you know, getting into trouble or not. Hopefully not. There we go. I'm getting myself more close to the microphone. The song.
Who is that?
Who is that? What's her Instagram?
Alexia? No. She's already fully awake. Oh, little fishy, come see my hook.
Chris. Hi,
Sending
Chris.
some
How you
company
doing,
to keep you
Chris?
entertained.
The Chris. Hi, Samus. How you doing? Welcome in. How you doing, Samus? Chris.
Consider this a small welcoming gift from me.
I wonder what's he gonna be doing there. He loves to laugh like a maniacal kind of guy. You're doing good. I'm glad that you're doing good. So let's see what else we can do. I'm doing pretty well actually. It is a nice Friday, as people would often say. So there really isn't really much when it comes to, like, you know, anything that I may get over here, except this. I don't even know what this is. Some grenade rounds. I completely missed this when playing as Claire. But that's why backtracking, you know, exists, you know. Yeah, it do be Friday today. Just like The Cure used to say. Although I don't really know if The Cure were the ones who did that song, eh? But I know that one of them actually was, you know, the guys who did the thing, you know, the song that goes Friday something, something, Friday, Monday, something, something, Tuesday, I don't care about you, it's Friday. Friday I'm in love, so it's the name of the song. Pretty cool song, pretty cool song. Let's see, can I actually, like, go down here? I can. So there's a lot of opportunity to check what I can do over here. I will definitely need to go back to the basement because that's where everything connects. Also, I kind of remember that there was this part of the game in the basement that was maybe not as straightforward, but it also wasn't as bad. I just remember that I got very much lost in that one. Look at that some bamboo. I'm gonna get it with the Luger replica. This guy's not dead. Oh, there we go. How dead in this zombies could be? You're not dead. There we go. Now, how dead do I want this guy to be? Well, especially this guy. He's approaching. He's a malice. He's a menace. There's a side pack. You can carry more arrows if you equip this. Hell yeah. Oh, you was eating, Dominic. That's really nice. What were you eating? Let the whole class know what culinary marvels you were ingesting. But yeah, I should definitely eat something else. You know, something else soon. I did drink a kefir milkshake, but you know, it is more important to be more varied, have variety when it comes to, like, you know, our food, not just, you know, drinking kefir and kefir. I could go down here, but I could also not. The door knob is missing. I cannot open it. Ooh, tacos. Can't believe them. Mincemeat tacos. I love mincemeat tacos. Those are really nice. Get down, get down. Nice choice. There's no response. It seems to have been broken due to the fire. God damn. There's only one place to go then. I don't really know where I should approach this this place. I don't even know if it will let me go down. Nope. Nothing obvious in here as well. It's a little bit of a shame. Ow. It is nice that the fire definitely doesn't, like, you know, kill you or, you know, does any damage. I hear the little baby playing with something. I hope that it is not one of the cords, you know. You should try out Resident Evil Dead Aim. It's on the PlayStation 2 exclusively. I have played that game, actually. I have played it before. Not on stream, I believe. So maybe someday. But I have played the game before. So let's see. Maybe I can get some retro achievements for it. So if I cannot really go here, it's horribly collapsed. You could also approach... Well, actually, no. everything is just so collapsed. You know, for a self-destruct system, it didn't quite just self-destruct the place. It more than anything, it self-inflicted some damage. But you know, when it comes to, you know, self-destruction systems, I would definitely expect everything to just explode, not just crumble a little bit and that's it. Let's go to the first floor. Maybe there's something good that we can find. Probably. The gong. Some bomb. Ah. I probably could get them up here. I only have 3. I'm gonna save them for them. I did not see that explosion, but sure enough, or that explosive. But I'm glad that I was not, you know, right next to that guy when, you know, that thing exploded. We take those wins whenever we can, you know. Did someone say kaboom? Get the ping, but the boom. Let's see. I don't think there's anything else that I may need to do over here. I'm still in caution, yeah, I gotta be alright. I can't open this. Oh, could I have opened that with, you know, with Claire? Probably. I kind of messed that up. The game's going pretty well. It is just a matter of me remembering what to do and where to go. But other than that, it's been going pretty well. I don't think I'm gonna be finding anything of importance. Yeah, something seems to be on the other side. I can open it. Let's go right to the basement. At most, I believe that I missed some bullets, and that's just about it. I didn't miss like a rocket launcher, you know, in that drawer. We still have some water. You know, some days ago was the first time in which I tried drinking hibiscus tea without any kind of sugar, and I kind of like it, you know. You know, to this day I may end up just drinking hibiscus water without, or hibiscus tea, hibiscus water without any kind of sugar. The passage is filled with gas. Breaker may fail due to overload. In case of failure, raise the lever as illustrated. The ventilation device will resume operation. So I gotta go there from the other side. Because yeah, hibiscus tea isn't technically a tea, it's more so like an infusion. And not all infusions are teas, by the way. A relief of a weird looking face. Or maybe I'm wrong in that, you know. I'm definitely not a tea expert by any means, so maybe I'm very much in the wrong when it comes to, you know, thinking that hibiscus water is actually tea, or maybe it isn't. I don't know. I think ribbon, that shouldn't be too bad. I definitely need those. Anything else that I may be doing? Anything else that I may be seeing, saying, thinking? Hear me, see me, know me. Like that Powerpuff Girls banned episode. That it technically was not banned. Well, maybe it was in some places, but what do I know, you know? Still have not found the shotgun. It's gonna be a little bit of a clutch. Also, something that I do not remember is if in this game the hunters actually like insta-kill you if you are like in caution, or if they can insta-kill you even if you're in like fine. Not even a single comment from this guy. Here comes the little baby. Here comes the little kitty cat. He's just walking. It seems to be a control panel for the capsule, yeah. Let's just, you know, release everything, eh? But it's not too bad, but I don't have enough space. So let me see if I can find an item box. And this place looks ominous. The switch is broken. Ah, little baby. The little kitty is over here. Oh, I'm gonna squish it because I'm hugging him. Ain't that right, little baby? Oh. Meow, 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 meow. The little kitty cat is going meow, meow. Are hunters the most dangerous enemy ever? They can potentially be. Yeah, they are fast. They are, like, strong. They have eyes. Also, I have a baby here. No. So they're a real menace. Yeah. I do feel like they are one of the most you know, dangerous enemies that you can fight in this game, and in this franchise, to be honest. I mean, I guess I could also there's this thing. I gotta see if I can somehow move this crate. Because man, there's something over there. Control panel from the turntable. It needs there's a keyhole. I mean, if I don't have another choice. There we go. And now we have the doorknob. I don't exactly remember where I need the doorknob, but I do need it. Uh-oh. There they come. I'm probably gonna regret. I'm probably gonna regret the cat actually like almost fell down. You know, eating that herb right then and there. Uh-oh. Well, that's really bad. There we go. But I really botched those explosive arrows. But you know, it be what it be. And how can you even, like, you know, grab that thing that's over there? Maybe it was a doorknob that was over there. I don't really know. Oh, the little baby wants to play. We would like to play. Says the cat. So I take it that I cannot really push this crates, maybe? Because if I could, that would be really good. Oh, I can actually, like, go here. I wonder why. Oh, actually, no. Yeah, this was the place in which I was. And we can really carry more items. I need an item box pronto. I wonder if there was any other place in which I could have gone to over here. I really hope that the hunters will not respawn. So I can either go here or go there. But I believe... Oh, hold on. This is still a bad idea because I do not have enough space to carry everything and anything. But I guess I can carry more bullets. But that's just about it. The chemical warehouse is locked. Yes. I can tell which this is useful. Set the temperature, yes. I don't even remember when this place was founded. Nothing happened. Well, yes, of course. I don't remember when this place actually like was founded, and I used something that I grabbed something that I definitely shouldn't have grabbed. God damn it. But I guess I could use it as this. I still need some. I still need to, you know, get some space done and liberate it or whatever. Get some space free so that I can grab things because they're heavy. It would often be like that, for real, for real. If I remember correctly, the last or the nearest item box should be. What's this? Even though I could use it, I don't really want to use it right now. I don't really have any use for the bow gun now that there's no explosive bow rounds. Also, yeah, here's the shotgun. I forgot about that. If I do go over here, I believe there's gonna be like a million, either a million zombies or like a ton of gas. No, stay right there. What's on the other side? I kind of wonder. Also, I kind of wonder where I need this doorknob. There was a door that said that the doorknob was missing, but I forgot which one that would be. Oh yeah, here's where the gas is. The gassy zombies, ew. So here I go again, opening doors. We get to the first floor. Maybe there's something indeed over there that I kind of missed. I wish there was a fast forward button on, you know, on this this emulator. Maybe there is, but I just, you know, forgot. I gotta reopen this. I'm glad that that thing did not see me. Or maybe it did. Yeah, no, this is definitely not the place. This is not the place. I actually do not know if I can kill those little drones or boss or whatever. I guess it's best that I don't, you know, find that out the hard way. Yeah, I'm looking for a save room so that I can, you know, leave stuff behind. Isn't this the doorknob? No. I guess this is close enough. Let's go then. Yeah, the nearest one is kind of where Rodrigo actually is, or used to be, rather. So let's go do that. Let's get more space out of our inventory, or more than in. You know what I mean? Oh. And I gotta oxygenate my brain a little bit more. Because at birth it wasn't oxygenated in the bed, eh? Haha, joke. It's not breathing anymore. He's still there though. I don't know if veering him would have been a better idea, but you know. Maybe we don't really operate in that way. Let me get this thing over here. Let me get these bolts over here. Let me get this thing over here. I don't really need this. I do need the doorknob. Let me make some mixtures. Some concoctions, as people would often say. I don't really know if I'm gonna be needing the Luger replica, but I'm carrying it with me just because. You know? Yeah, we found the safe room. And I can't really use the grenades because I don't have a grenade yet. So that kinda sucks. I gotta oxygenate my brain. There we go. Let me stretch. Let me do everything and anything. What else can I bring with me? Not much more, I guess. I guess I could also bring my shotgun. Or my shotgun shells. I'm definitely gonna be using those. Soon. Someday. How did we figure out guns? Like, how is it that somebody, you know, looked at, you know, a little, you know, a little pile of, like, you know, of powder, and then they went like, what if I struck this really hard, and you know, and make them explode? You know that main gun is definitely gonna change when we figure out guns that don't need any kind of like gunpowder. Which I guess people have already done that, you know? Anything that may require just air pressure can do that. But I don't really know. I don't really know how effective that would be in combat or whatever. I guess it's something that I shouldn't really, you know, worry about because I don't really have a gun. And I don't intend on having one. So if that takes me there, where can I find the other doorknob? You know, the door that had the doorknob and the doorknob and the doorknob. Could it have been here? Probably. I do not exactly remember. Doorknob is missing. Yeah, I said the doorknob. What cool things will I find, I wonder? I hope this is another save room. Because otherwise, man. I have a tank object. I don't know why I need it, but sure enough, let me grab it. Cannot do really anything over here. I was gonna say that I would probably leave those bullets over there, but I already grabbed them, so there's gonna be some backtracking that we definitely gotta do, you know, between item boxes and whatever we happen to be at, or go at, or go to, or Goku, right? I'm glad that thing did not see me. It seems that it actually like takes a little bit to process if you're there or not. That's pretty good for me. That's not a comment on Code Veronica. But I don't know. I indeed need to oxygenate my, you know, my blood or whatever. I also like the fact that this song definitely sounds like it is from Resident Evil 1. Oh, but there you go. Do you guys have any plans for this this weekend? Question mark. I don't really know if I have anything in mind. But if anything, I feel like it would be nice to just, you know, go around. Maybe go and visit some places. Maybe buy a cone of ice cream. That would be lovely. Also, speaking about cone of ice cream, I do have some ice cream on my fridge. So let me go grab it. Maybe that'll make me more aware of my surroundings. So I'm gonna do a quick BRB. Don't worry. I'm gonna be right back in like 10 seconds or whatever, maybe 15. So don't worry. I'm gonna go grab my ice cream. So sit. But I'm back. Turns out that this ice cream melted, so it is now a mango milkshake again. So I guess I'm doubling my intake of mango milkshakes. Ain't that funny? But it's still really sweet. It's really nice. And I almost kind of like save it just so that I can like drink it later. Maybe that's what I'm gonna be doing. Hold on. Let me put it back in the freezer because, you know, it actually like makes me want to save it for like, you know, dinner or something. So I'm gonna BRB again. I'm gonna put this back into the freezer. But I'm back. Sorry. I also had to give a little bit of food to the little kitty cat. The kitty cat. The dogs actually like have plenty of food, like, you know, on their plate as well. They just don't have, you know, the appetite for them. So here we go, back at it again, eh? Damn, Daniel, back at it again, eh? Alrighty. Oh, let me clean my forehead because I don't know, it do be like that. It is really hot today. Hey, let me move this a little bit. There we go, that's a little bit better. Okay, so here we go now. 1, nothing wrong with me. 2, nothing wrong with me. That actually helped me quite a bit because I did have some yawns in me, so you know, oxygenating my brain is the best thing to do. Anyways, what will happen if I do grab my shotgun? I feel like I should definitely do so, but I'm gonna still, you know, grab everything that I cannot, you know, usually grab. At least for Chris, so that I can get everything and anything. I also kind of wonder how Chris is gonna look in the remake, you know? I don't know if he's gonna be like bulky, if he's gonna be like really, you know, buff. I only know that he used to smoke quite a lot, or at least in the remake you can see that there's like a, I mean in the reveal trailer of the remake, you can see that there's a ton of what do they call that? Of cigarette butts. So I don't know if he's been like, you know, smoking like 5 packs a day or whatever. Oh, Chris. Kind of makes you wonder how he actually like stayed alive for the longest time. Nothing else in here, nothing else in there. It's been said that the time of like the date actually was, you know, the foundation of this place. I just don't remember exactly what the date was, you know, when this place was founded. I guess I could technically check on my files. User manual, pass number memo, Aldo report, Alexander's memo, the virus. Doesn't really tell you a number. Butler's letter. 15 years ago, he says. I just do not remember exactly where or when. Confession letter. And not at all. Not to miss secretary's note, maybe. So, Sir Alfred. No, not at all. Newspaper clips, perhaps? Message card. No, I do not really remember when this place was founded. It only says that it is the date, but I just don't remember it. If it is something that I was supposed to already know, then I guess it is okay to just, you know, search for it. But otherwise, I do not really remember when this place was founded, because the temperature is supposed to be the date. I still kind of wonder what was over here. Maybe some explosive rounds, and I just missed them. I really don't know how to get them. Okay, let's go back and hopefully, it's not gonna take as much time. Beep 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 beep. I've been obsessed with that song for a little bit. Who's been sleeping in my bed, getting what I get when I don't get it? Who's been sleeping and who's been sleeping in my bed? Because it's kind of a cheeky song, yeah, if anything. So let's see, what else can I have that it is not mine, but I can let it be yours? That's how the mind of some people, you know, some kleptomaniacs, yeah. That's how the mind of some kleptomaniacs, you know, work. What is it that is in mine that can be mine, but I don't want it to be yours? Pretty sneaky, pretty cheeky. Who's been stealing my research of the T-virus when I don't get it? Where do I go now? So let's go. I'm gonna put the things that I can otherwise give to Claire so that I can, you know, keep on with investigation. Also, for the sake of, you know, continuing with this place, I guess it would be better to just search it up. Because as I said, I don't remember when this place was founded. So I'm gonna give myself a pass and say that I'm gonna be, you know, searching it up. Just so that we can continue with everything in it. I could also just brute force it, you know. Because if it is the date of, you know, the foundation, it doesn't really go past 31. It couldn't possibly just go past 31. But we would have to just be like trying and trying and trying again and again and again. So in the end, I guess it is better that I just search it up. Put that over here. This thing here. I'm definitely gonna be needing the tank object. The tank object. Maybe this thing, the Luger replica. I do not believe that there were there's any point in this game in which you can actually like get soft locked, except, you know, if you mismanage your ammunition. Yeah. I don't exactly remember if there's any place in which you can actually like soft lock yourself, which it would really suck if you actually like could. Maybe there is, maybe there isn't. I don't know. It would be one of those things that you don't really, you know, think about until it actually like happens to you. So let's see. Now that we have everything that we need, that's all I need. Oh wait, hold on. Miniature old tank is placed on the base. I thought that maybe the thing was gonna give me the date in which this place was actually like founded. Oh, there we go. And I also kind of feel like curious on whether if I should go down the same place where the tank was. Let me give it a check. Maybe something good may happen if I do. Or maybe something bad will happen if I do. It's always a gamble, but you know, it is fun. So let's go back from here. I may find some hunters. That would be really bad. I don't hear any. Oh, that's where the spider was. It's kind of a shame. Did I need to do anything over here? I gotta think that I may not have. Oh, there's also this place. But I mean, if anything, this is not as safe as the other one, so to speak. Oh, there was a thing that I completely missed. It's nothing special, so I can't really put anything else in here. Okay, I'm glad that I kind of came back here so that I can grab the green hair. Ow. Ow. There we go. That was very unnecessary, eh? That was very unnecessary. I'm gonna die on the inside. Right. Why they made spiders so resistant, man? There we go. That's the best that I can do for now. Although I could technically grab another one and then heal me completely and do the thing and do the song and that's it, you know. In the end, I still needed to go here anyway. So, it'd be one of those things, it'd be one of those things. Although, I'm just hoping that now that I killed the last spider, I don't have to deal with the hunters being here. Because that would be really bad. This is not a door, that's a wall, eh? That is not a knife, that's a spoon. Ah, I see you watch the movie. Or you said this is a spoon, and then Bart said there is no spoon. Ah, I see you watch the movie as well. Maybe that was indeed a reference to the Matrix that I didn't quite catch up until now. Mostly because I haven't watched The Simpsons in English. You know, most of my life I've only watched The Simpsons in Spanish. So, you know. But you know, if it actually was a reference to the Matrix, that's really cool. Also, kind of funky that they actually made a reference to Polybius in one of the episodes. I kind of wonder if they have ever made a reference to Persona in one of the Simpsons shorts. I don't feel like this is the place in which I gotta go. Doesn't matter, Judge. So what about this door? I know that I got something from here, but I completely forgot what it was. Oh, it was just to get the tank, okay. So the elevator should have been... Where? I don't remember that. There you go. It pays to be patient. It pays to be patient, as people would often say. I cannot really grab the elevator from that side, so that's not something that I can do. Then I should go this way. There we go. I'm trying to remember where to go, man. It's just a lot of backtracking. Actually, yeah, this is not even the place. That just takes me back. Okay, no, yeah, the elevator was on the other side. Sorry, my bad. That is completely my bad. There we go. I am backtracking places. This is why people sometimes drop this game. But it's really fun to me so much that I'm yawning. I mean, you know, correlation doesn't mean causation, you know. Like, I do enjoy this game. This is the face of somebody who's enjoying this game. Yeah, let me grab the shotgun. Who invented this mechanism? I mean, I don't know. Somebody did. It's kind of funky that idea. I guess eventually I'm just gonna try and see if I can, you know, grab the thing. Get at some fun. No. There we go. Yeah, I'm not dealing with that guy. Imagine if that was that guy's shotgun. Wouldn't that have been ironic? That would have been hysterical. Oh, red herb. I love those. Another red herb. Well, if the game wants me to. I got some progress to my achievement. Oh, so that's where this thing actually like gets me. Yeah, that's what I was fearing. So now that I know that I can come back from here, I gotta now either remember or search up when this place actually, like, you know, got constructed or whatever. Which, as I said, it cannot go past 31. So I guess if anything, you know, for my own sanity, I should just search it up. So eventually, I was just gonna find the answer anyway. You know, if I brute force the thing. Which is not bad, you know. It is just another strategy. And here we go. Okay, so the chemical X. Called Veronica. Temperature puzzle. It is not so much about puzzle. I just gotta set it to the place. Oh, you can use decimal points in here. Oops. Then yeah, it may have been a little bit more, you know, complicated than that. But I already saw the answer anyway. Yeah, there you go. Push the button, Crunk. Again, I believe that this has been, you know, something that could have done with information that I already may have already known, but I forgot. Clement E, the Clement E. There's nothing else wrong here. Yes, hello? Hey, that's illegal, you know. Got him. There you go. And just like that, we're safe. What is that? It's been hardly broken. The T-bars could have leaked out of here. God damn. Okay, now question, where do I need this? Because I don't really know any place in which I could use this Clement E. I only know that maybe I can use it on the you know, the indigo plate, but I'm still yet to find that one. I guess eventually I'll just find it. I mean, as long as there's no enemies that just, you know, spring from these places, from these tubes, I gotta be fine. I cannot really operate anything. As if I'm a surgeon, I cannot operate anything yet. At least there's that place. Number 2, number 3. But no number 4, that's a little bit of a shame. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. How many hunters are in my store? No, that's stealing. Number 15. Burger King Hunter Lettuce. An unidentified monster came out through here. Maybe it was me, Chris. Maybe it was me. How insensitive of him to suggest that. Oh, I gotta get ready for them. For the thing, eh? Here we go. Live on the plate, there's a hole. Can I not put the Clement E over here? I don't even know where I need this. Or the Luger replica. Cannot even do this. So where? Question mark? And at least I can, you know, get some stuff done over here. I can, you know, do some imagery. I mean, if anything, I guess I can right out of the bat just combine everything. Me and my fat fingers, I will. Yes. Man, I love red herbs. I love red herbs. A blue one, yes. This song is so soothing. Let me put this thing over here, over here, over here, over here. And my submachine gun bullets are actually like, you know, running low. That's kind of like a bit of a shame. Okay, let's see. Now that I have... Oh, actually, I need to bring those. Now that I have the Clement E and whatever this may be. Where do I need them? I'm gonna leave the Luger replica just in case. Although it would be really funny if I actually like needed it and then out of a sudden I don't have it. Huh? Oh man, I'm definitely, you know, feeling the eepiness, you know, getting a hold of me. And I don't know if I like that. Beep, beep, beep. Me when the beep 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 hits so hard on my sword. I don't really need the Clement E. So I just gotta figure out exactly how do I get the indigo plate. So maybe I can drop down from where that place is. So otherwise I don't really know where to get my stuff. There we go. Yeah, it is very cool. So it is one of the best save theme files, save file themes, you know, that there could ever exist. I once composed a song that is similar to this one because the client wanted me to make a song exactly like how. Hold on, I punched my microphone. The client wanted to use a song that was exactly like a Resident Evil save theme, and I did base it on this one. So I don't know how long it'll take for that game to come out, but if you guys somehow find yourselves playing a game that looks exactly like Fear and Hunger, you guys are gonna hear one of my songs in that place. Nice. It's only a matter of remembering exactly where I gotta go. I do not know, I do not know, I do not know, I do not know. Can really go that way. Okay, where is it that I gotta go? I now have the tank and everything. Code Veronica, Chris, Walker. Because I sincerely do not know what I got. So I already saved this guy. And I already went over here. I got my stuff. Part 1 out of 8. Goddamn. Isn't that the hunter? Okay, yeah, sure enough, I did get ambushed by those guys. And I got the Clement E. So where to now? Man, all videos of Code Veronica looks so well. Actually, I believe this is the PlayStation version, so that's why it looks so dark. And I identified monster climb through here. After that, I got this thing, and I got that thing. So where's north from here now? I wonder. Oh, this guy's doing so much inventory management. I mean, that's how, you know, it comes with the territory, as people would often say. And then this guy went here, and he opened the door now, and then he got the tank that I already have. And then and only then he went down to America Town. Oh, so that's what I need to do. Okay. Okay, now I know. Now I know. Now I am aware of my situation as a human being. But I do gotta go around quite a lot. Although, technically speaking, I shouldn't, or like I wouldn't really necessarily need to go all the way, you know, through here. But you know, it's what I do. The lift station. Lifts stop on the upper floor. Well, that's not really good. It looks like I'm gonna be having to sacrifice my shotgun a little bit. Well, that's fine, you know. Oh, it's fine, you know. There's a couple of waves I can ride. As people would often say. So here we go. Shotgun time. She's gonna be out for a while. Yes. There we go. How much does a shotgun weigh though? I kinda wonder. I know that guns are supposed to be heavy, but how heavy I wonder. Maybe that's an answer that I should not get, you know, an answer for in the foreseeable future. Let me go to second floor. There we go. Yeah, there really is not much when it comes to like usable things on the first floor. Here we go. Now. Where was the exit? Was this the exit? More than anything, the entrance to the balcony, not this balcony, but the other balcony, you know, the one with the water. I need the one with the water. I was speaking about water. Why did I not refill my own water? God damn. Wow. I guess it'd be like that sometimes. Okay, now that I have the tank replica, I can go back and put the tank on the tank display thingy or whatever. Not what I needed to do. Let me put this thing over here, and obviously not in here. There we go. As long as we can get to where the diorama of the place is, which I believe it is this place, we should be golden. Nope, never mind. Man, where exactly was that? Hi Bunk, how you doing? Welcome in, huh? I'm trying to remember exactly where I gotta go. I believe it is either on the first floor. Yeah, it is on the first floor. Good damn, good damn. But happy Friday, Bunk. How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome to the stage of history, as people often say. Man, my bad memory. I thought that those steps were not mine. Eh? Yeah, happy Friday. Let's go. Actual Friday, yo. Eh? Do you got plans? Does anybody have plans? Some cool plans on Friday? Friday, I'm in love, am I right? Monday, Tuesday, I don't remember. Saturday, Sunday, those are not the orders of the days. I wanna order something from Tim Burton's, you know. Tim Hortons, eh? Two different people, eh? But I mean, I imagine that some people do say Tim Burton's instead of Tim Hortons. I just want something, you know, something that I can order and be like, hell yeah, food, straight to my door. Here we go. You have the day off, so probably working on the tractor scale. You're gonna get the tractors down and the trucks and the barn and the yarn. Goddamn. Hell yeah. Oh, what's this? I got the turntable key. The turntable key. Why do I need that? You know, to put that on the turntable, obviously. But I do not remember where that is. There's a file. Yeah, goddamn. Secret passage note. The underground. Yo, shoutouts? Shoutouts to the Midnight Underground? The underground passage which leads to the mansion where Alexia and I live has been badly damaged, although I can never allow the unwashed to see Alexia. I cannot go on using the underground waterway that those local people made. Wait, yes, I think I'll have those prisoners build a bridge. It must be a gorgeous bridge that fits the perfection that is Alexia. Of course, I must kill everyone who is involved in the construction of the bridge after it is done, so that no one will know about the existence of our mansion. That is okay, as I have no problem executing such matters. Wow. Once the bridge is completed, I'll seal the mansion entrance door at the end of the underground waterway. The entrance of the waterway is locked by the diorama trick. Ensure the secrecy of our mansion. Ensuring the secrecy. Yeah, got him. The mansion entrance door at the end of the underground passageway. Could you guys believe that I don't know where that is? Eh? Lead three armies here and the path will open. Man, I don't know. It's like I used to move the turntable. I don't know where to put this, man. I have not found any turntables or table turns or turns at table and table that turns, you know. So now I gotta, you know, look on the inside and remember where that may be according to Dr. Google. Oh, I have the little kitty right here. Hi, little baby. I have the wee tiny baby over here. I hope that he is here to just, you know, follow me. Because he sometimes just finds entertainment on me just moving my hands and being like, hey, yo, gabagoo, and then he's gonna attack my hand. Because he's a little baby. And as I said, I kind of wonder if it is okay for me to just leave my cat, you know, biting me and everything. I don't know if it's gonna be like, you know, consequential when he grows up. Maybe he's gonna definitely get used to me, you know, being something that he can, you know, like, you know, bite on. Although I don't definitely think so. It is one of those things that people often say. I'm just playing with the cat a little bit. Man, I love my cats. I've been getting that inflection from Ghost Goat. For those of you who know who Ghost Goat is, the goat, the real true goat. AKA the Ghost Goat, the true goat. Let me go back to the basement. Yeah, sure. The little kitty cat is just exploring. And I love him doing that. Is this where I gotta go? No, this is where the gassy zombies are. Look at this stinky place there. This is where the gassy zombies are. Oh, stinky. Yeah, but it can be a sign of affection for cats. W cats for real, that do be true. I love cats. I love cats. I love dogs as well. I love all animals that are not cockroaches. Well, actually, I guess some pet cockroaches can be cute, but I guess it also depends on what your idea of cute may be. Yeah. Because for some people, you know, cockroaches are definitely not cute. For me, I don't know. I never seen one of those big cockroaches that are like, you know, supposed to be pet cockroaches. You know, the fat ones. So I don't really know if it is a good idea to ever have one. Don't fall now, kitty. Don't fall down. Don't fall down. And there he goes. Let's see what I can find. I don't really remember what I gotta do. Did I equip my shotgun? I guess. Just if anything. Oh, cutscene.
Long time no see, Chris.
Strass.
Wesker?
Yes.
He's still alive?
Still alive? He's still
came for
alive?
Alexia.
Who?
An organization hired me to capture her.
Wait. You attacked the island. And my sister.
My sister. My shotgun. Yeah, they're here though. Get so fast, goddamn, goddamn. No, well, I mean, it's technically Friday, but this wasn't supposed to be happening to me.
You destroyed my plans.
Falcon
so
Punch.
Now I've sold my soul to a new organization. Now die.
Got him. Meow meow. Hey, those got eyes.
Here's a little secret, Chris. I figured out that your sister is now in the Antarctic. With
And my sister.
Alexia. It's too bad you won't be seeing her again.
A PNG. Alexia.
Alexia?
Why does he say it like that? Alexia. You know. Don't get my ass up. Not this guy. Ow. Haha, miss me. Alexia. Oh. And just like that, we kill a nerd. Got that nerd. It's good. Let me stretch. Me when I stretch. Okay, so where's north from here? I don't exactly remember where I gotta go. And it definitely was not this place. I mean, I guess there was a reason on why the game, you know, kind of wanted me to go here. So this is where I gotta go. I don't even know if it is the right place to go, but here I am. It's a lot of sounds, right? So there's nothing that can be done over here, and obviously there's nothing that can be done over there. There's nothing. Okay, so where do I gotta go, I know about the treadmill or whatever. But I have already done something for that. I guess I'll just roam around it. See what I can do it. Imagine having doors that open like that, you know, from down to up. From, you know, down to up. Oh, what's this? Control panel for the turntable. Here we go. I love it that things often just resolve themselves. Oh no, I'm gonna get squished. Squeezed and squashed. Squawk. Okay. Here I am, ladies and gentlemen. Can I do some parkour? I guess not. SMH my head, Chris doesn't really know how to go here and go there. Although it would be cool if I could just move the crater. Though I don't know if I needed it. Maybe I do, hold on. Yeah, let me get that thing, And then let me get that. Let me get that boom. Let me get that boom. Could it be that I needed it to be just a smidge over here? The emulator kinda like freaked out a little bit. Oh, it's still freaking out a little bit. Yeah, I'm glad that I did grab that. Okay, so now we are in some place of which I don't know, but we are indeed in some place. Could this please be a safe point? I wanna manage my inventory. Got him. I just wanted to do that because it was funny. There we go. So this guy was pointing at something or at someone. It's in terrible state of despair. There's no memo. There's nothing useful. Uh-oh, the cat is on top of the table. Let me actually, like, you know, bring him down. Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, no, my cat has now learned how to go, how to climb on top of the dining room table, and my mom has some porcelain like figurines over there. I don't want him to just break them down, you know. Although you know how cats be, cats just end up breaking stuff. But I don't want him to actually be the one who breaks the figurines, because it do be like that, you know. Move this thing over here. There we go. No, hold on. Let me get him off. Sorry for that. I know. I had to move the chair so that he couldn't climb. So hopefully that's gonna be enough for him to not, just mess around everything and anything. Maybe I can buy some of those anti-cat sprays so that he can. Oh, okay, hold on. Maybe I can buy some of those anti-cat sprays that he, that he smells, and then he could be like, I'm not going near there, Because that's one of the things that I've seen people, recommend. So if I can just spray some where he is, or where he has now discovered that he can go to, and we don't want him to go to it, then maybe that way we can actually, make him not break anything and everything. Yeah, sure, here we go. Anything that I'm being missing? Nothing much, actually. There's nothing left. There we go. I see that he's also trying to see if he can actually like climb over there in some way, shape, or form. But no, he's not going there anymore. Hopefully. So let's also see, there's this place that has been collapsed. So is there any way for me to actually like go there? Probably. But I imagine that this is something that is bound to happen, when it comes to like racing a little kitty cat. There we go. Gonna deal with that guy. And now he's playing with a piece of paper, I believe. He also sometimes plays with his own with his own shadow, and I find that to be really cute. Raise the lever, Kronk. Ventilation. We got that ventilation going on. The ventilation going on. Imagine that the rest of my submachine gun bullets are gonna definitely, gonna be spent on this place. So let me see what else I can actually like get from here. I imagine that there's gonna be like something really good. Oh, hello, man. Look at that guy. Oh, he's gonna get me for sure. There we go. Man, that was close. As long as there's not another one nearby, I'm gonna be fine. Hopefully. Oh, if I do remember, yeah, little bro just wants a hug. Yeah, for real, for real. He's like, yo, let me hug you. And I was like, yeah, let me give you my hug of full of lead, you know? I'm giving him a hug full of lead. So that he can feel the sweet embrace of death, Got him, man. There's nothing left. Oh, wait, hold on. There's work. The spare tools are placed. There's a part for the Glock 17. I can technically bring the other gun and then work on it on the bench. I kind of wonder if, you know, what results of that. So I'm kind of curious. Let me see. Let me see if I can somehow bring myself to until we stop in the upper floor. The door is locked by security. Something has collapsed on the other side. God damn. If someone express love with potatoes, that's the way that it should be, for real, for real. Especially during Oktoberfest. Hello, there we go. I was not expecting this guy. Let me give him the last of my submachine bullets. There we go. I could technically use this. Great, I went from caution to caution, eh? Ain't that lovely, eh? But man, oh man, those potato emotes are really cute. Are those from the Potato Queen or whatever, you know, her username is? I believe that they may be. What are those from? Let's see. Yeah, it's definitely the Potato King. I know the Potato King through another survival horror streamer that I do know called JoJo's Spud 24/7. We are really good friends, and I was once on a raid that she did to the Potato King, because, you know, Potato King, JoJo's Spud, you know, they're bound to know each other. Nice. Because they do be like that. That is best. Yeah. The potato guy needs to be, you know, united. So maybe someday I will definitely have a potato, you know, based emote. I have a lemon one, so I'm now, you know, affiliated, I guess, you know, by proxy through the lemony kind. So yeah, I definitely gotta do a potato one, you know, next. Let's go to the second floor. And then only then I can come back. Where am I going back though? Oh yeah, because I wanna get the Glock modified. Even though I don't know if it is gonna be like a good idea or not. But I'm getting it just in case, right? Because it's funny, because it's fun, for real, bro. Lemons kind of look like potatoes if you squint. A little bit, I guess. I guess if you are desperate enough, a potato can definitely be a lemon and vice versa, you know? I guess if you let it dry for quite a while, maybe? I don't really know, man. It is one of those things that you only get to experience when you're really, really, really hungry. Yeah, for real, for real. As people would often say. Also, where do we gotta go? I just came back so that I can get the Glock and then modify it, but I don't exactly remember where I gotta go. Man. I guess if anything, I do gotta use my guys there. If anything, I gotta use my bow gun. I feel like that would be a little bit better. So here we are. I'm probably not gonna use these things anymore. See what I can do. Let me put this things over here. And then these things, you know, let me put these things over here. And now that that has been the case, I can also put this over here, question mark? Yeah, let me put this over here. I have the bow gun. But I don't have the bow. Or any bow. Well, I do have any. I have some bows. I just want to get the Gluck. And let me put this thing over here. There we go. Item management, my favorite. Let me use my regular handgun bullets. Should I save? I guess I should save. Just in case, you know. I don't wanna just, you know, have everything deleted. I don't even know if there's gonna be like a power outage sometime soon. Hopefully not. But who knows, you know? I also have water right here with me. I decided to grab some more water. That's pretty nice. Okay, let's go modify the Gluck. The Gurok. The Goroku. Which is not to be confused by Rock, the AI thingy. Glock 17, a large size gun that uses 9mm, you know, rounds. 9mm, 9mm, the 9mm. I have my water right here. Definitely gotta search for that plasticky thingy that the not the lid but the cap used to have, because the cap used to have this plastic thing that, you know, kind of goes around on the inside that is supposed to stop the flow of water even when the cap is on, or at least it helps with that, you know? So I don't really know. I love the gong in this song. It's really gongy. Yeah, let's go to the basement. Something good is bound to happen if I go there. One may think that maybe that's not gonna be the case, but sure enough, I guess you never know. You know, you never find out if you never find out. Also, I should get ready for work soon, quite soon enough. It is interesting how these doors have like a geometrical design. Like sometimes it is like, you know, split in like 6 parts. Sometimes it's split in like 2 parts or whatever. Sometimes 4. Which is a clever trick if you only gotta, like, you know, do a texture like on 1/4 or 1/6 of the door and then you just mirror it. I feel like that's quite clever, you know. My voice is giving in, goddamn. There we go. I can modify my Glocks, everything here. Modify the Glock, yes. Goddamn. You've taken an enhanced handgun. Check. Enhanced handgun, look at this beauty. Modify Glock 17. It is a modified Glock 17. But what does it do? It might just be stronger. That's just about it. Maybe. I have the Clementine Alpha. Maybe I can just combine it with the other Clementine. The Clement. So in the end, it wasn't a waste for me to just go here. That is a good thing. That is a good thing. Okay, where's north from here? Now that I can go here, what is my motivation? Because I sincerely do not know where I gotta go next. I cannot really go here. And I most definitely cannot go here. And that takes me to the modifying table, and that brings me here. So that only takes me there, that only takes me to the other side. The ventilation machine there. Can I possibly not go back to here? Yeah, let me just climb the ladder. Climb the ladder, Gronk. And I don't really have another emblem that I can take. The eagle blade has flown into the sewer. There seems to be a passage below. But where can I get that? You know, from, you know, to that passage. I kinda wonder. My cat is playing with something. I don't even know what he's playing, you know, with. But he's having fun. That's on, you know, that's the only thing that matters in the end. He's having fun. What a mess, nothing useful. Speak for yourself, you know? The trust of one man is the wife of the other. Ah, got him, man. I got some shotgun shots, that's really nice, man. Just kidding, guy. So I wonder, can I go outside of here? I can. Well, that's pretty nice. So there seems to be a second passageway from the... Oh, hi. Look at those guys. And they having fun. Oh, come on. Well, I guess I have no choice now. Repositioning. Oh, that's really bad. There you go. Well, I did what I could. And I could what I did. As people would often say. At least I didn't die, okay? So, if I remember correctly, this takes me back to where the tank is. Something is blocking it on the other side. That rush of adrenaline actually like woke me up a little bit. I feel now more awake. Which is not to say that I had an awakening now, to different things, eh? So, what can I do here? Let's see. Yeah, I wasn't able to go into this place before. Where is this taking me to? What are you guys taking me? I don't like this. Mom, come pick me up, eh? So this is this place. And now the game actually wants me to stay because something is bound to happen. Let me just try and see if I can go to the other door because I'm kind of curious about that matter. I gotta find the fast forward button on this emulator because man oh man. I was gonna say emulator music, but no, elevator music. Well, I guess it is kind of the same. Yeah, no, it is definitely not passable. Okay, I'm just gonna go back down. So there you go. But yeah, this is gonna be mostly it for this stream. I don't really have much more time to go on in life. I don't really have that much time to go on with with the stream because I do gotta get ready to go to work. So let me just save it, and then we can do the rest next Friday. Well, let me combine this Clements. But it's been really nice actually. It's been a really nice experience so far. Let me combine this with this. Combine the Clementine. Clement mixture, check. Mixture of alpha and E type. I don't remember that Greek letter. It's kind of solve the enhanced alloy diploid. Look at that forbidden jelly. But yeah, sure enough. Oh, before I do so, hey, I feel like I'm running low on ammunition, but that's just how the matter of things are. Also, let me get that mixture, and we go. Let me save, and then we can do everything. Small ad. Oh, come on. I wanted to you know, avoid the ad, but you know, it is one of those things that we definitely don't do. Oh. Okay, there we go. Did I say, by the way? I don't remember if I said that. I hope that, you know, the ingredient wasn't used twice. Maybe it was, I don't know. But there we go. I need a did I say button? Yeah, that's just the jail sometimes. I'm sorry about that. But you have a sub, so you don't really, you know, get jailed. So, you know, that is really nice. But yep, this is gonna be it for today's stream, everybody. I hope that you guys had a lovely stream and a lovely beginning to your Friday, everybody. So, there you go. This has been a Code Veronica for today. It's like super bunk, yeah. It's like bunk, but like super bunk. Goddamn. Yeah, let me go to the big screen, and then I can send you guys off to somebody else's stream, and let us see who we can raid. Let us see who do be live today. Somebody out to be live, you know. Somebody better be live, because it do be Friday, you know. As a streamer, we have the obligation, the contractual obligation to make everybody's Friday, you know, a little bit better. So there we go. Let me get the thing on the thing, and let's go to the big screen. Oh, first of all, let me disable the preview, and then there we go. Well, thank you so much, everybody, for being here. I hope that you guys had just as much fun as I did, because it is a really nice, you know. Friday streams are always nice, so it is nice to just be like such a cool word to say. But yeah, don't go yet, everybody. Let me see who I can rate. Don't go yet. Let me move my stuff around. This was my tumbler, you know, the cup of the day. This was, you know, silver. Pretty nice, pretty good. So let me see what I can do. Let me first of all not, you know, pinch my own mouse cable just by, you know, being there and doing things. Who do we live on the Twitch.tv? That's .television. Some people out to be live today. Koniko is live, although I already rated her like last stream. Did you guys enjoy the stream? I hope that you guys enjoy the stream. Who do I raid? Let us raid. Matt the Rock. It's been a long time since I last raided Matt the Rock. Matt the Rock is playing Resident Evil Remake. He did a playthrough of Resident Evil Classic as well. Resident Evil 2. Let us raid Matt the Rock. He's really cool. W Stream, as always. Thank you so much, Blanc. Thank you so much for saying that. But yeah, I'll be seeing you guys on Sunday for some more Dragon Age Origins. So if you guys enjoy Dragon Age, then definitely, you know, and come back on Sunday for everything and everything. Hell yeah. Twitch.tv/Konga_Donga. Those are my links. Raid messages if you guys want them. Skunga raid. We now having a lovely Veronica Viernes, because, you know, Viernes is Friday in Spanish, Viernes. Here we go. Love the stream. Thank you. No, thank you guys for being here. Yeah, but don't go yet. Raid messages, pick that one if you guys are subbed. If you guys are not subbed, which I don't know why you guys wouldn't be, pick that one. Well, bye-bye, everybody. Say hello to Matt the Rock for me. And tip of the day is, remember that putting talc or like talcum powder on your hair just so that it can be not greasy is not a good idea. Don't pour baby powder on your hair. Just take a shower, dude. At that point, just take a shower or just, you know, wash your hair. Don't put talcum powder on your hair. Well, bye-bye, everybody. Say hello to Matt the Rock, and I'll see you guys on Sunday for some Dragon Age Origins. Well, bye-bye. Bye-bye.